Hello there, and Happy New Year from Pallegney. We have been graced with beautiful sunny weather on this cold January morning, which means we can spend the month pulverizing our pellets into pallets. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing today. If we quickly take a look and check our animals first of all, they are doing just fine. Our chickens are fine. I also need to now remember to go down and check our new goats because we also have those to look after. So they have plenty of hay, which is good, although I'm not sure why they're not showing any productivity. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, I'm not sure. So they're going to use 60,000 litres of hay per year. It's really nice to know how much they're going to be using so you can get a rough estimate of how much you need to keep. That's definitely on my wish list for Farming Simulator 25. Anyways, let's get to work on pulverizing our pellets. So with the usual whip over the fence, we'll grab our tractor. We don't need the tractor today, actually, do we? No, we can do it on the forklift because then we can take those extra 2 bales. Let's get our first pile of bales on the feed, and then we can start production. Really hoping we can get through all of our hay bales today, all of our straw bales as well, then we can send the Primos back. Let us continue. Quickly jump out of here, see how many we have in here. So nothing in there, that's good. So we can probably get all 4 of these bales fed into the pellet maker before we need to unload the pallets on the output. I will get some of this done anyway, and I will come back to you shortly. Okay, quick break in the time lapse for a progress update. The pallets are being an absolute nightmare this morning. Really struggling to get them to behave themselves, but getting there slowly. So, got 6 pallets on the trailer so far. And here we come with our 3rd load of bales for the pelletizer, or for the pellet machine, Primos 5000, whatever you want to call it. It has plenty of names. Let's get ourselves around here and get them loaded up, and the pelleting will continue. Pelleting and palleting. I'm wondering how much we'll make off of this season's pellets. I foresee us having probably at least 2 more trailer loads, including this one. So this trailer load of hay pellets plus 1 more trailer load, and then on to the straw pellets. So I predict at least another 300,000 euros off of our pellets, And I'm really hoping to get all of that done this month so that I'm not paying an additional month rental for the Primos 5000. I would like to purchase it eventually, but 340,000 upfront outlay just isn't feasible right now. It makes much more sense to rent it as I need it. I did take a look at contracts to see if there's anything we can do for our neighbours this month, and there's really not. So not too much to do except for making up these pallets of pellets. So I will do my best to keep it entertaining, but I think most of this episode is going to be time-lapsing and commenting on the hay bales as they cause mischief and try and get away from me. Anyways, I'll pass you back over to the music and time-lapse, and I will rejoin you shortly. Okay, so quick break in time-lapse while we wait for a couple more pallets of pellets to come out. Looking for 4 more, 3 more. We have 1 on the forklift. 3 more will fill up our trailer and give us 2 extra pallets to carry on the forklift itself. In the meantime, I'm going to see if this tractor can actually handle towing water back from the river. So we don't really need water desperately right now, but we can always use topping up a little bit in the greenhouse and potato processing plant. So let's see if this tractor can handle it. It's slowly sliding into the water. Can it do it? Yeah, of course it can. It might be little and look weak, but it can tow the water tank. Come on, little red tractor, you got this. Yeah, there we go. I knew you could do it. Alright, let's get this over to the greenhouse. And actually, let's check to see how our cucumber production is going, because we may be able to activate an extra recipe in our potato processing plant. No cucumbers just yet. And what recipe is it that we can activate with cucumbers? It is this recipe, the potato salad. So once we have 700 litres, I think the pallet is, we can start producing potato salad. We'll go back to the forklift, and we are just waiting 1 more pallet to come out, and then we can head over to the sell point and offload this first trailer of pellets. Okay, so at the sell point here, let's get these pallets offloaded. 10,600. 0. And now for the main trailer load. There we go. 63,000. So about 75,000. It's a lot less than we got last month, so the price of the pellets must be declining. It must be at their premium in December, but that's okay. We made enough money to make it worthwhile. Let's offload our trailer here, and let's see, how are we looking in here for our stockpile? I think our input is empty. Yeah, well, there's some in the Primos 5000, but it's emptying out into the warehouse hopper. So let's load up this last stack of hay bales. And once we've done this, we can move on to the straw bales. I think I'm going to park the big trailer in the warehouse and start loading it up with some potatoes using the warehouse crane, because I would like to really clear that little area where the straw bales are so I can get easy access to it with the forklift. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to back the... Let's push these two out of the way. I know I shouldn't be doing it with the tractor, but whatever. Get out of the way, fertilizer. There we go. So we're going to back the tractor in here with the trailer. I'll have to unload the output before we start playing with the potatoes, but that's okay. A full output is better than an empty one. Anyways, I will continue with this and I will rejoin you shortly. Okay, so we have loaded up some of the potatoes, 15,000 litres in fact. We'll leave that. We'll leave the trailer there for now. Let's jump back in our forklift. Let's get some more of these pallets unloaded and loaded onto the trailer, and then we can start on the straw bales. Let's make a start on the straw pellets. Managed to use the warehouse crane successfully. Quite a handy little tool. Saves us buying an extra bucket for our front loader attacher for the small tractor. We can just use the crane in the hall, so I think we might even keep that little area there for our potatoes going forward. Seems to be a handy little storage area with a special crane for offloading. Load. No! Oh man, that was not what I wanted to happen. Alright, well, it's happened now, and what an absolute mess. I will have to fix this, so yeah, I'll fix it, and I guess I'll come back to you once it's done. Okay, let's get these mischievous bales back over here so we can get them in some kind of orderly form again. They really will do anything to prevent themselves from being pulverized, won't they? Of course, as always, it wasn't down to my absolute mishandling of them. They're just mischievous and like to cause problems whenever they can. I put that there like that on the edge. Oh, there we go. We get that one facing the right way up, and then if I put that one there, that should fall off and fall flat. There we go. Tricks of the trade. Alright, let's get this one. I think this one was just all too eager to get into the bags. Just trying to jump in the bags without being pulverized. This one's a smart bale. I think we should give it a medal or something. I mean, it's still going in the pulverizer regardless, but it tried to skip the pulverizing part, so kudos to this straw bale. Okay, let's get this on the edge here. Come on. Now it's displaying its dexterity by refusing to fall flat. There we go. And we are in production again. So fun and games over. Back to the grind of loading up these pallets. With the grind comes the music, so I will rejoin you again shortly. Okay, so we have another full trailer load of palleted pellets, and this one I believe is mostly hay, but there are a couple of, I think there are about 4 pallets of straw as well. In fact, why don't I just look in the bottom right and it'll tell me exactly what I'm carrying. So yeah, 20,000 litres of hay pellets, 8,000 litres of straw pellets. Let's see how much we get from it. Okay, so 9,000 there. And how much here? 70,000, so another 80,000 there. 80, 90,000, so very good money being earned here. We still have a considerable amount of straw pellets to go. What I'm actually going to do though, while we wait for the current straw pellets to be processed, I'm going to put the forklift back in the warehouse ready to grab the next bales or do whatever it needs to do. Okay, let's continue getting these pallets loaded up. I'm hoping we are nearing the end of this task, but I will pass you over to the music again and I'll join you once we've made a little more progress. Okay, so here we are with another full trailer load of pellets. So 28,000 litres of straw pellets. I have just fed the last of the straw bales to the Primos 5000. So we don't have too much left to go. Just got to process whatever's in the pellet machine and whatever's in the hopper for the storage. There we go, another 54, 62, another 63,000 there. So yeah, I think probably we'll take a look when we get back to the warehouse at exactly how much is left, and we should be able to get a rough estimate of how many more pallets we're going to have. 6 full pallets of pellets left to come out of the palletizer, plus these 2, so that's 8 more pallets, and then we will be done. So from this point I'll probably do a quick cut to when we have finished offloading or finished loading up the trailer and we're selling our last pallets, and we can see how much we've made. So I will see you in a short while. Okay, so we are finally done pulverizing pellets, and this is our final load of straw pellet pallets. So we'll see how much we get here and how much our total is, but it's definitely a very healthy amount. Let's get rid of this final load of pallets, and there we go. So another 50,000 euros or so, 45,000 euros, and that concludes our pallet production for the year. It's been very profitable as usual. Got almost 400,000 euros, and next month we'll see exactly what we're going to do with our income. We may upgrade the potato processing. I need to look into what's happening with the goats and why they aren't producing milk, and yeah, we will go from there. But I think this is a great place to leave this episode. As you can see, it's almost midnight anyway. It's almost time for next month. Thank you, as always, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I do hope to see you in the next one. Until then, take care for now.